the golf course. Short Stack's over there, and Lily's right here.
Bello.
Say hi. Say hi to everybody in the world.
Bello, 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 bello.
Alright, so we'll get back to you when we get your fish. And we got every water hazard to fish since it's not private property anymore. It's to the public. So we can fish every hazard now. But we'll get back to you when we get something. It's a bass on the first cast on the Jerko. Back up. On the first cast. Come here, buddy.
I want to touch it. Big.
Get it for the camera.
Big, big, big.
About
big fishy.
13, 14.
This
Those...
isn't spiky.
It is spiky.
No, it's not.
It will be.
It's not
Get it
spiky.
for the camera. First cast, dude. First cast.
Fishy.
Here's the thing.
Bass I've ever seen get caught on a frog before. Frog. And there's the fish. Little itty bitty bass. Little baby, about 8 inches. There you go, little buddy. We are heading out right now. We are going to go back and go swimming for a little bit and then come back here. So we're working our way back now. So we'll get back to you when we come back down, or if we get a fish in the meantime. So we are heading back to the golf course now, or to the ponds. So we are walking down there right now. I'm gonna fish a different water hazard. I don't know about Adam, but yeah, I'm gonna fish a different one. Jeez. Yeah, so I'm gonna fish a different one. Adam's probably gonna fish the same one. So we're gonna get to fishing. Nice one on a worm. Nice one. Really nice one. Came out from under the weeds here. It's a really good one. Came out from under the weeds here and hit my worm. Yes. Oh. Yes, sir. Adam. Look at big chunk. Really nice one. Came out and just hammered it from under the weeds. Hammered a worm. About a 14 or 15. Good sized fish. Came out and just clobbered it. I can see about 20 or 30 bluegills. A lot of good sized bluegills. Maybe 1 or 2 nicer bass in there. Nothing like this though. This was the big one of that area. About a 14 or 15. Hell. Ooh, there's another big one in there. I'm gonna just throw him back in. There's another really big one in there. I can see his head. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna just throw it out there. See if he'll hit it. There's 2 of them. Oh well. Got a bass, a smaller one. On a black plastic worm. Or actually dark purple. Little guy on a dark purple worm. About an 8 or 9. There's a big carp that's hanging around here too. A big old, or well, I wouldn't really say a big carp, but a decent sized one, maybe about 9 or 10 pounds. So, slaying them over on the other side of this one, which is good. On the same bait. Oops. Little bluegill. Little panfish. I'm just throwing it right out in this little, right out of the weeds here, and that's where there's probably 50 fish. Probably most of them are bluegills, but there's a bunch of bass in there too. Nice size ones. Bass on a gill pill with a squid on it. Got a smaller bass on a gill pill. Brother's fishing across the way there, but you can see what I got him on. I got him on a orange chartreuse and white gillpill with a red and white squid. This is one of the smaller bass out there, but there he is, about a 8 or 9 incher. There he goes. Came up and hammered. Holy crap, look at that thing. That's a bluegill and a half right there. That's a good size one. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good sized bluegill. There's 2 nice bass over here pecking at my worm here. And then this one just came up and clobbered it. That bluegill. There's 2 really good sized bass over here. Just missed one on a frog. Good size one. Poor Adam's over there working a frog and he's not getting anything, and I just got 2 hits there. I had 1 right out in front of me here, and I had 2 over there, and I just missed that one. And it seems they like it. Skipping across the weeds pretty fast. Damn, that was a nice one. Well, oh well. I watched this bass come up and eat this popper. I watched it come out from under the weeds and eat it. I think he's still in here. Not a very big one, but I watched him come out in this crystal clear water here. I watched him come out and eat it. Oh, I still got him. Oh, he ain't that big at all. Holy cow, he's tiny. That's a lot tinier than I thought he was. Jeez. But yeah, I watched him come out of the weeds and eat it. Little guy. I literally watched him come out from right. Whoops. Shit. I never gonna find it. I watched him come out from the weeds right there and completely demolished my frog. Little guy. That was cool. That was awesome. I've never seen a bass actually come swim up to it and eat it. I've never seen it. I've seen him hit it in the weeds, but I haven't seen him hit it in crystal clear water. So how I'm working this popper is I twitch it 3 times. I just go 1, 2, 3. Then I let it sit there and rest for maybe a second or 2. One, folks, on top water, open water popper at a different hazard. Oh shit, what's he got me into? Just slammed it, open water. Most beautiful hit I've ever seen. Where you got me, buddy? I'm only using 8 pounds, so I gotta be really careful. I don't know if he's coming or not. Where you got me, buddy? You coming out? Here we go. Do I still have it? Oh yeah, I still got him. Oh baby, yeah, that's a good one. Just slammed this. He's not huge. Chunky. Oh my lord, he slammed that popper. Can you guys see that? He slammed that thing. That's a fat, chunky one. Oh, popper fell right out. Nice fat, chunky, largemouth bass, folks. Good size. Good start. Good start on this other hazard. There you go, buddy. There he goes on the popper. Really nice one. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, I just don't want to pull the hook out. Oh, I don't want to pull it too hard. This is a big one. This is a really nice one. This sumbitch hit it twice. Oh my god, that's probably a 20. Oh, I'm willing to get wet for this fish. Oh my god, that's a 5-pounder. That's a 5-pounder. Wow. That's a 5. Easy. Oh my goodness, folks. Look at that fish. Look at that largemouth. Oh my god. Look at that largemouth. God damn, that's a big largemouth. Wow. Hit it right up on shore here. Hang on, I gotta get a picture of that. Look at that. Look at that fish. Wow, I gotta get a picture of that. That's a 5-pounder. Ugh. I gotta get a good measure of that fish. That thing, look at that. I could fit my fist in its mouth. Look at that thing. In an old golf course. That's a fish. That's a largemouth bass. That's why I come here. God damn, is that a big fish. Alright, I gotta get a measure of that. That's gotta be, oh hell, I don't know. That's at least a fat ass 17. That's way, I want to say it's bigger than 17. I hope to God it's bigger than 17. That's a 20-inch fish. That's a 20-inch fish right there. Proof right there, 20 inches. That's probably one of the biggest largemouth bass I've ever caught. That's all right. I want to mount that fish actually, but I'm not gonna. Largemouth I've ever caught up here in Wisconsin, and that's about as big as they get. Aim it up more. Yeah, like that's a 5-pound fish. It's tall. It's chunky. It's a big fat largemouth. It's a big, fat, chunky, juicy largemouth, and that's the biggest one I think I've ever caught. That's the biggest one I've ever caught. All right, you can pause it.